Hello everyone, welcome to the video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to use the random function in Arduino. And so here is the code to demonstrate how the random function works. And so first I want to explain what the random function does. The random function allows you to choose random numbers between whatever values you want so that your projects seem unpredictable and different every single time. And so basically here is the simple code to demonstrate it. So basically the first thing we have here is the rand number, and this is basically the variable that is going to store the random number. And then we have serial monitor, of course, and the void setup so that we can see the random numbers that are coming out. And then this right here, just ignore this right now, I'm going to explain this later, but I just want to get to the main core. And so we come to the void loop, we do random, and then we put what's the maximum number you want to go up to. In our case, that would be 10. Now 10 will not be included in the random numbers. It's going to be in between 9 and 0, okay? And whatever random value the random function determines, it will be put into this variable of random number. And then we'll just go ahead and print that value that the random function gave us out on the serial monitor. And then we just delay 500 milliseconds, which is a half a second. I'm going to run the code, and this is going to choose a bunch of random numbers for us. As you can see right here, we got 7, 9, 3, 8, and all that. So now we're just going to go ahead and stop this, and I'm just going to copy some of these numbers because I want to show you that these numbers, yes, they are random, but they're basically just a list of random values. They're always going to be the same every single time we run the code over again. So let's do that again. We're just going to go ahead and upload the code again. Basically, we start in the Arduino, and then we're going to go ahead and go to the serial monitor again, and they're exactly the same order. So yes, they are random numbers, but they're in the same order. And so how do we deal with this issue? Because the random numbers are always going to be the same. So that's when the random seed comes into play. So basically, random seed can allow you to decide what seed you want to use. It's like a different list of random numbers. But this doesn't actually really fix the problem, because like in this case, we can just go ahead and take this out right here and just choose 3, for example. We have a random seed of 3. We go ahead and upload the code, and the numbers are going to be, it's going to be different than the ones that are on this notepad. But if we copy those that are from the seed 3 and we run it again, it's going to be exactly the same. So it's just a different pattern of random numbers. So what we have to do is we always have to guarantee that we're going to have a different seed every single time we reset Arduino, so that every single time we have a new set of random numbers. So how do we choose different numbers every single time we restart the Arduino? We can't just go here into our code randomly and just keep on changing it. We have to have something automatically do that for us. And this is when we use analog read pin 0. So basically what's happening here is we're just connecting another pin that is not being used with anything, and we're just saying read that pin. And when you read an analog pin that is not connected to anything, the values are aggregated. And so what will happen is the random seed will get a random value, a true random value from the analog pin, because the analog pin is just in air. It's just going all over the place with its values. And it will choose that number, and that will be the seed of the random values. So that will give us a different seed every single time we start this code, which will guarantee us a new list of random numbers. And so basically, if we include this right here, then we go ahead and run our code, and we come into here. This is definitely different than last time. So we'll come up here, and I'm just gonna copy these, and then I'm gonna go to my spreadsheet. So I'm just gonna put these numbers in here, and then we're just gonna run the code again and see if it's different. And as you can see, it is different. And we didn't even change the seed. The Arduino changed it itself. Now there's one more thing that's important to know about the random function is by default, if you just put one value in here, this value will represent the maximum value you want. So in this case, the maximum value that we want is 9, since 10 is not included. So it's going to be in between 0 and 9, because 0 by default, if you don't give the minimum value, then it's going to be 0. But if you do want to define the minimum value, let's say, for example, you want the minimum value to be no more less than 100, and you want the maximum value to be to 200, then we do 201. Since 201 will not be included, but 200 will, so the random function will choose somewhere in between 100 and 200. It will choose any number in between those two numbers. So I'll run the code one more time. and as you can see, it's choosing numbers in between 100 and 200. And so guys, that is basically how you can use the random function. If you like this video, consider giving this video a like. Also comment down below if you have any questions, and consider subscribing if you want to see more content like this. Have a great day guys, and bye.